La Sportiva Vertical K.
Ginger Runner.
What's up, everybody? I'm Ethan Newberry, the Ginger, and this is another Ginger Beer GingerRunner.com review. This thing is ridiculous. Today, we are reviewing the La Sportiva Vertical K. I've had it for a while, and I've put it through its paces, and I like it a lot. I've done a number of trail races in this, particularly the Run to Top race, which in Southern California is running to the top of Mount Baldy. 4,000 plus feet of vertical in less than 7 miles. It's tough. I did that in this shoe, and they perform flawlessly. It's a really, really fantastic, light trail runner. I think you'll like it too. There are some shortcomings that this shoe has. I'll get into those in just a little second here. Overall, it's a good shoe. Things that I liked. The shoe is light, 6.9 ounces. That is one of the lightest trail shoes I've ever tried. I know that there's a lot of minimal trail runner shoes that don't have a lot of cushioning that are also very light. But for a shoe with cushion, this thing is crazy light. 6.9 ounces is like nothing on your feet on the trails. Flexible. The shoe is both laterally flexible and that other way flexible. It's got plenty of bend throughout the entire last, and I like that. I like the upper of this shoe. I like that the tongue is actually one of those fold over tongues, so it just tucks underneath one side of it and you just lace over the top. While the tongue thing is cool, I wouldn't recommend running barefoot in this shoe. There's a lot of little tiny seams on the inside of the shoe that can cause blisters and chafing, so I would watch out for that. Grippy. The friction rubber that they have on the bottom of the shoe is really grippy on dry surfaces, and it maintains its grippiness in wet weather, so that's good. Another like, the offset. 4mm offset from heel to toe on the Vertical K, which is short. It's a small distance, it feels good, you barely notice it, you can really stay on that forefoot and midfoot for your strike. It's good. So while there's a lot that I like about the Vertical K, there's some things I dislike. No rock plate. The shoe does not have a rock plate. The closest you get is the midsole material, which is thick and is cushioned, which is great, but if you were running on sharp rocks, you're gonna feel it, and I have. And there's some cracks in the bottom of this shoe that have been caused by sharp rocks, and that doesn't feel good on my feet. Another thing that I don't like about the Vertical K is the Morpho Dynamic feature. It's their terminology for this ridging along the sole of the shoe. They form little bumps, and if you're running on the forefoot or midfoot, you're gonna feel those bumps. It feels like little mini speed bumps underneath your foot. And these gaps where they have just foam, rocks can get in there. And let's say your forefoot doesn't bend where one of those seams is, then you're just gonna have to bend where it's telling you to bend, which is unfortunate, and it kind of got annoying. I still ran in them, and I still raced in them, but that became a bit of a bother. The tread wear. I'm already noticing a lot of wear on this tread on the bottom of the shoe, and I have maybe 150 miles on them at most. Not good. And another problem I have, which is the same problem I had with other La Sportiva shoes, is the lacing. They cover up the entire lacing bed with this rock guard, but the problem is that the lacing is very thin, and to really get down in there to tighten it up, you have to like dig your fingers under and cinch it, and it just doesn't stay tight. That is also a problem. So before I get to the points and the ratings on this particular shoe, I want to thank La Sportiva for sending me a pair. I spent a lot of time in this shoe and did a lot of racing, as I said before, but they didn't just send me a pair, they sent my roommate, my best friend, and American Idol Season 6 runner-up Blake Lewis a pair. What's up, buddy? You weren't a trail runner before this shoe.
I was not. I love trail running now. It's probably my favorite thing to do almost every other day with this guy.
Yeah, it's true. He's been coming with me up on the trails wearing this shoe. Is there anything particularly that you like about this shoe? Like any specific thing?
I love that it doesn't hurt my arches because I find that happens in a lot of running shoes that I use, and these do not. I like the stability.
Which is saying a lot. It's true. As a fairly minimal, really light trail running shoe, the fact that it is able to provide some stability, especially in the heel cup and stuff, that's an added benefit. Anything you dislike?
I don't like rocks in my shoes.
Blake got some rocks in his shoes.
But I think that's like,
maybe it's
my bad running style. The one thing I don't like is, I wish that it was a regular tongue. I don't like the tongue connected.
One of the things I did like, Blake doesn't like. So again, that goes to how each runner, their feet are going to be different, their running style is going to be different.
That's a style thing.
It is, yeah. It could be absolutely a fit and a style. Every person's foot is a little bit different. So I would recommend go trying these for yourself, maybe giving them a run on the trails. Thanks, Blake. Pound it out. So let's get on with the points. Quality. I give the shoe a 3 out of 5, not a 5 out of 5 or a 4 out of 5 because of the fact that they're already wearing down on the bottom and there's big gouges out of the foam on the bottom and this top is stretching, the laces aren't that great. So I'm giving them 3 out of 5. Comfort, I give them 4 out of 5 because while it does have some shortcomings, the shoe itself is extremely comfortable. Because it is a cushioned trail runner, you're going to get a lot of added support down there. For those of you who like a little added cushioning, the Vertical K has it compared to some of the more minimal shoes. Price, coming in at about $115, I give it 3 out of 5. Something that is more minimal and or a reduced running shoe I would think would cost less. And finally, looks, 3 out of 5 as well. I don't like it when a brand just puts their brand name all over a product. We get it. You love yourself. But the reality is it's not the best looking shoe, so for looks I gave it 3 out of 5. We know how much of a diva I am, so still pretty good. Total score, 13 out of 20. Now remember, this is a very, very lightweight trail runner. I would recommend this for races, for shorter distance races, 10Ks, 15Ks, 25Ks. I haven't done much more than 20 miles at a time in this shoe. I know it could last and I know it could do it, but it's definitely a race shoe. So that's it for the Vertical K. Thank you very much again, guys, for watching this video. Be sure to tune in. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos here with my beard and my new Train Race beer shirts. They're awesome. So subscribe to this YouTube channel, youtube.com/thegingerrunner. If you would like, you can follow me on all the other social networks as well. Go to Twitter @thegingerrunner, Facebook, facebook.com/thegingerrunner, and you can always visit me at gingerrunner.com. You guys are fabulous. Leave a comment below what you think of this shoe if you have it, or if there's other trail runners that you love and you don't ever want to give up. You guys are great. Subscribe. Train hard, race harder, party hardest. See you next time. Bye-bye.